What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another challenge guide for Chapter 3 Season 1. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of something different in this video, and that is instead of, going through every single challenge by the way they're listed in-game, I'm instead going to go ahead and combine most of the easier challenges into one whole entire timestamp/segment, and then leave all the other challenges that, I have hints for, advice for, that type of stuff, for the other actual timestamp segments of the video. So without further ado, let's just get right into today's video by going through all of the easy challenges that don't require an explanation. So for this week, out of the non-replacement challenges, we have three very simple ones that don't need an explanation. The first one is to deal damage to opponents with a machine pistol, and now for this you have to deal 200 total damage, but it doesn't have to be in a single sitting. It can be in multiple games over multiple sessions. It can take it as much time as you want and the progress will save. The second challenge is to land at tilted towers and survive for 60 seconds, which honestly is just a pretty funny challenge overall. And then our third challenge is to edit 15 structures. I don't think this one needs an explanation either. It's just edit some structures that you've already built or that your friends have built. Super simple, but with that said, it's time to hop into the challenges I have tips for. Now, our first challenge that I actually have a tip for is to visit mole team drill sites. Now, simply put, the tip I have for you guys is just going to be an image on screen right now that has a circle for all these different mole team drill sites that you're able to visit. So just visit 3 of these, and it doesn't even have to be in a single game. It can be over multiple sessions, and you'll eventually get this done and earn some free XP. Now, our second challenge actually hints at its own location that you guys should go to in the quest description, but the challenge itself is to knock down a timber pine tree while driving a vehicle. And simply put, the best location in my opinion to do this at is Logjam Lumberyard. The reason for this is because it has a lot of naturally spawning mudflap locations right next to timber pine trees, both of which you can see locations of in the image in the background right now. So definitely go to Logjam Lumberyard. However, if you want to go a little bit further out there, you can find a lot of these timber pine trees over by Shifty Shafts as well. Now, for our third challenge, all you have to do is defeat Mancake, Ronin, or Shanta in a duel, and you can see the locations for all 3 of these NPCs in the background right now. So simply put, figure out which location you want to drop at or drop nearby, loot up, make sure you've got weapons that are good enough to duel one of these people, because as far as I remember, each NPC that you duel will have around 500 shield to them, and then, put the duel on, bring the pain down on them, and defeat one of them. And now for our final non-replacement challenge, all you have to do is drive a Quadcrasher to Pinnacle Peak. And now in the image you're seeing on screen right now, the circle is indicating where Pinnacle Peak is, and then there's Quadcrasher icons for all the very nearby Quadcrasher spawns. So Pinnacle Peak is just the highest point you can get to at Covert Cavern on top of the mountain. So just find one of these spawns, nearby, go ahead, grab the Quadcrasher and make it up the mountain, and then you'll be done. You'll complete the challenge easy peasy. But that's not where our story ends for the week 11 challenges, no siree, because as usual we have 2 replacement challenges. And as a little bit of a recap of what replacement challenges are, what these do is, let's say there's one of the other challenges this week that have a bug. What Epic Games can do is disable that specific challenge and then enable one of these other challenges that are typically easier to do, so that people can still, get that full week's worth of progression out of the way and earn some XP. However, if you manage to complete one of the challenges that get replaced before they get replaced, you're not losing out on anything. In fact, you're just gaining bonus XP on top of it, because you'll be able to do the new one as well. And now these 2 challenges are firstly to eliminate an opponent with a shotgun. Pretty simple, just eliminate them with the shotgun and you're super good. You're fine with that and you got the free XP. And then the second one is to travel 250 meters while sliding. Both of these are super simple, so if you ever see one of these pop up, it's just going to be a thing where it's like, hey, I already did the other challenges, I had the FireMonkey challenge guide, so now I'm just going to do these other ones for some easy XP. But with that said, if you enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you champs and champettes tomorrow with another video. Peace out.